Most of us would certainly like to live long, healthy, and productive lives if we can be given the choice. Unfortunately, our bodies do tend to disagree with us as we get past a certain threshold, and one of the first organs to go is often the most critical: the heart. Keeping your heart pumping is absolutely imperative if you plan on enjoying your golden years, and it's never too early to start thinking about your heart health. So with that said, welcome back to Health Tips, guys. We're here to bring you another outstanding video essay, this time about the foods you can eat to keep your heart functioning perfectly, well past its prime. Remember to like and subscribe to Health Tips so that you can keep getting useful, well-researched tips for use in your daily life. Now, without any further ado, let's talk about the best 10 foods to strengthen your heart. Number 1. Whole grains. Whole grains, so called because they contain every nutritious part of the grain, include brown rice, whole wheat, oats, and quinoa. Whole grains are higher in fiber than refined grains, which studies have linked to reduced levels of bad cholesterol. Bad cholesterol levels are a known risk factor for heart disease, so it's important to keep them under control as much as possible. In fact, one analysis of 45 studies found that adding 3 additional servings of whole grains to a person's daily intake can reduce the risk of heart disease by an astonishing 22%. They've also been connected to significant decreases in systolic blood pressure, which is one of the risk factors for stroke. Take note that it can be difficult to differentiate whole grain products from refined grains at a glance. If you see the phrases whole grain or whole wheat, then you can typically trust that the product is what it says it is. Similar words or phrases like multigrain may not be as reliable, so be on the lookout for misleading packaging. Number 2. Fatty fish. It can be a little frustrating when expensive foods are the healthiest, but seafood continues to be one of the best ways to maintain your heart health. Fatty fish like tuna and salmon have been connected to low total cholesterol, decreased blood sugar levels, low systolic and diastolic blood pressure, and proper levels of blood triglycerides. Studies have even gone the other way and proven that taking fish out of your diet can increase the risk of heart disease, along with related health problems like obesity and diabetes. Fish oil supplements have many of the same benefits, since the real star of the show is the omega-3 fatty acids that are contained in the fish. So if you absolutely can't stomach the thought of eating fish, you have the option of taking supplements as an alternative. Number 3. Leafy vegetables. We know not everyone loves vegetables, but they are absurdly good for you. Leafy vegetables like spinach and collard greens are especially healthy, with a range of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Among those nutritious tidbits are high supplies of vitamin K and nitrates. This means that leafy greens will protect the walls of your arteries, lower your blood pressure, help to maintain proper clotting, and will stimulate blood flow. Studies have repeatedly proven that increasing your intake of leafy vegetables without making any other significant changes to your diet can be enough to decrease your risk of heart disease substantially. Number 4. Tomatoes. In addition to being the main factor in making pizza and pasta delicious, tomatoes are high in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that occurs naturally in some plants. Antioxidants like lycopene are critical in keeping free radicals under control so your body can do what it needs to do in peace, so make sure you stock up on tomatoes whenever you can. Low lycopene levels have been linked to an increased risk of heart attack and stroke, while high intake can be shown to reduce those same risks. Tomatoes additionally increase the good cholesterol in your body, which serves to remove common obstacles in the arteries, like plaque and bad cholesterol. Number 5. Berries. Berries, such as blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries, are rich in antioxidants and various nutrients that your body needs to keep everything going. Antioxidants mainly benefit you by staving off the oxidation of cells, which has an anti-aging effect that basically keeps your cells younger longer. By reducing the stress on your cells, along with lowering inflammation, you allow them to function more effectively on your behalf. Studies have also specifically linked berries to reduced bad cholesterol levels and improved functions in the arterial walls, related to the regulation of blood flow. Number 6. Beans. Beans are a delicious part of any diet and are considered a staple food in much of the world's many cuisines. Whether you're munching on the black beans of Central America or snacking on some baked beans from Boston, the positive results are similar across the board. Beans and legumes have been clinically proven to keep your blood triglycerides and bad cholesterol under control, while reducing blood pressure and inflammation in the circulatory system. Scientists believe that the resistant starch in beans might be one of the key factors. This isn't how you usually expect to get your health benefits, but we're not complaining. Number 7. Seeds. If you don't want to get your omega-3 fatty acids from fish or fish-based oils, then you might consider placing your faith in edible seeds, such as chia or hemp seeds. Even the seeds on a hamburger bun can make some small difference, though it's obviously not as good as just snacking on a cup of raw seeds. Countless studies have tied seeds to lower blood pressure, controlled cholesterol levels, reduced inflammation, and good triglyceride levels. Note that different seeds have different benefits and that it comes in degrees, as with any group of foods, but all edible seeds have at least some beneficial effect, so you can't go wrong. Try to find unsalted seeds if you'll be eating them as a snack though, since high sodium levels could undo all the benefits you would otherwise be getting. Number 8. Dark chocolate. Any chance we get to remind you that dark chocolate has health benefits, we will gladly take. This is chocolate we're talking about after all. Dark chocolate is rich in antioxidants, specifically flavonoids, which improve the performance of your body at the cellular level. Studies have linked chocolate to lowered risk of heart disease and a lower risk of calcified plaque in the arteries. But keep in mind that there are other places to get the nutrients you might get from chocolate. This is important since chocolate is frequently paired with all sorts of unhealthy additives and can be dangerously high in both sugar and calories. Additionally, that sugar will be sucrose, a complex carbohydrate that's significantly harder on the body than simple natural sugars like fructose. But if you want a chocolate bar every now and then, we won't stop you. Just try to keep it infrequent and look for a bar that has at least 70% cocoa and as few additives as possible. That way, you're at least getting the most you can in terms of heart health. Number 9. Green tea. Good health doesn't have to come in the form of a heavy meal. Sometimes, what you drink is just as important. Case in point, green tea. Green tea is yet another source of antioxidants and has been directly linked to improved insulin sensitivity, reduced inflammation, lower levels of total cholesterol and bad cholesterol, and decreased blood pressure. Green tea supplements and matcha have similar benefits if you're not feeling up to a glass of green tea for some reason. Number 10. Olive oil. Olive oil, a staple of Mediterranean cuisine, has been getting more and more credit in recent years as studies continue to find its many health benefits tantalizing. Olive oil is rich in monosaturated fatty acids and loaded with antioxidants, both of which have been connected numerous times to reduced risk of chronic diseases. Olive oil is actually one of the most impressive foods on this entire list in terms of disease prevention, since some studies have found it to reduce the risk of heart disease by up to a staggering 48%. Diets high in olive oil have been linked to lower systolic and diastolic blood pressure and reduced inflammation, and we can only find more reasons that olive oil is such an important staple as time goes on. Simply add a little olive oil to your favorite sauces and finished dishes to reap immediate and well-deserved benefits. All in all, while heart health isn't exactly a glamorous topic, it's an extremely important one. It can be easy to look at long lists of healthy food online and assume that it doesn't matter what you eat if there are so many options. But remember that how you prepare the food is often just as important as what you eat, if not more so. Make it a point to avoid fried foods and foods with too much added salt or sugar. It may sound easy, but you'll be surprised how often marketers will brand a bottle of sugary corn syrup with just a little bit of fruit juice, as if it were a health drink. They know how to trick you, and they're actively trying to, so don't let them. Do check out our top 10 food to unclog your arteries naturally and prevent heart attack video for more useful tips for heart health. This has been Health Tips. As always, remember, your health, your life, your priority. See you!